Hello, all friends and family. Welcome back to Cooking with Dean. This is episode 9. Today we're going to make Italian meatloaf. This is a Holly family recipe. I was going through the cookbook the other day and I saw this and thought we haven't had this in years, so I'm gonna try to make it. It's been a long time. This is the recipe. So it's got 1.5 pounds of ground beef, half a cup of tomato juice, 2 eggs beaten, half a cup of breadcrumbs, half tablespoon of salt, half tablespoon of pepper, half tablespoon of oregano, 2 cloves of garlic. I put in a tablespoon of parsley flakes and 6 to 8 slices of Crockett's ham. I'll lay out the ingredients as I'm putting it in, but we're going to mix the first part of this all together with the meat and make our meatloaf, and then we're going to roll it out. Okay, so we've got our 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to add a half a cup of tomato juice, 2 eggs, pretty standard meatloaf so far. And then in this bowl, I have my half a cup of breadcrumbs, my salt, pepper, oregano, and parsley flakes. Put that in there. Here's my 2 cloves of garlic I'm going to put in there. And then it says to just mix all this up just like you were doing a regular meatloaf. I have my oven preheated to 350 because this takes about an hour. On the top of this, we're going to put some pizza sauce right before it's done cooking. So we're going to get in here and mix this up. It's meatloaf, so you're going to get your hands dirty a little bit. Get everything mixed as evenly as you can. You try not to, not to over mix, but you want everything, especially all that garlic, you want to get it spread around in there. All right, we're going to roll it out. All right, so the recipe says to put it on a piece of wax paper, which I didn't have, so I put it on some tin foil and sprayed the tin foil with Pam so that we can roll this thing up. So now I've got this, I don't know, it said 10 by 16, which is probably close to what this is. Flattened out pretty nicely. Now I'm going to add, it says 6 to 8 slices of ham. This is our favorite Crockett's ham that we always use for everything. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to sprinkle 2 cups of mozzarella cheese on top of this. Seems like a lot, but we'll see how it looks. All right, so we've got 2 cups on our meatloaf. Just some shredded mozzarella cheese. Now the recipe says to roll it, so this is going to be the fun part. Yeah, it's sticking a little bit, but I think we'll make this work. The wax paper would probably be better. Holly's behind me telling me if I'm doing this right or not, because I've never made it.
Yeah, you kind of roll the
This is
tinfoil
Holly's.
with it as you go.
Oh, okay.
But that's good. And then just seal the seam.
All right, we're sealing it up all the way
You
around.
gotta pinch the seam
Okay, I'll get it.
and the ends.
All right, we're going to put this in a pan. Okay, so we've got it sealed up pretty good. It's in a pan. We sprayed the pan with Pam. It's just a 10 by 16 baking pan. It's going to go in the oven at 350 for 50 minutes, 50 minutes. And then we're going to take it out. We're going to put a little bit of pizza sauce over the top of it. And then we're going to cook it for another 10 minutes. So an hour cooking time. Probably took me about 15 minutes to prep. So it looks pretty good. So with this dinner tonight, just to make it easy, we're just going to have some Kraft macaroni and cheese and some green beans. Should go good with the Italian meatloaf. All right, so timer just went off. We're at 50 minutes. So we're going to put our pizza sauce on top. It looks like I did pretty good. Only a little bit of cheese leaked out. So we're just going to pour some of this on the top. Then we're going to put it back in the oven for 10 minutes, and then we should be ready to eat. All right, so we are 1 hour in, and I took it out of the oven. I'm going to slice it up. Get a look at what it looks like inside. It's pretty good. That's it for today. Bon appetit.